Whatever happens to you now happened days, months, or even years in your mind. What you see now is just a manifestation. You need to be very careful with your thoughts and what you allow to consume your mind daily. Your daily thoughts become your lifestyle beliefs. Life gives you exactly what your dominant thought pattern is. A person with a low intelligence quotient from a wealthy family has a success rate of 90% due to their mind being conditioned for success. On the other hand, a poor person from a poor family with a higher intelligence quotient has an average success rate of merely 40%. Even if they go to medical school, they will end up being a broke doctor due to the conditioning of their mind. Let us look at another example that is even more personal. Everything that you have right now is because of what you thought you can get or achieve. You bought a used vehicle because you thought and believed you couldn't afford a brand new car. You are at your job even though you hate it, because you thought and believed you will find it harder to find a better one. Most people settle because they think less of themselves. I am not here to just tell you about your thoughts, but help you become the person you are intended to become. To improve your life, try having 51% positive thoughts and 49% negative thoughts. If you can get to over 60% positive thoughts, you will see a drastic change in your view and quality of life. Marcus Aurelius, in his book Meditation, found life easier due to his upbringing. Having grown up in a rich, proper family was a head start for his life. Let me ask you a question. Not based on being a student of Stoicism, but just life in general. Why would you think so poorly of yourself now, knowing that your thoughts become your life experience? Be kind to yourself and positively dominate your thoughts. Stoicism boils down to one thing: having a strong mentality as you allow yourself to be unshakable. Know yourself well enough that no compliment will catch you off guard. Winning people's hearts comes in many forms, and the best one is giving compliments. People tend to feel as if they owe those that genuinely compliment them. For some, even fake compliments win their hearts. For you, know yourself well enough that you only give favors to those who qualify to be favored, not because they made you feel a certain way through compliments, but because they deserve favor. What people say about you does not matter, but what you say about yourself does. Being a person who doesn't give a rat's bum about other people's opinions, yet speak poorly to yourself, is like being a bee without a stinger. Useless. To become stoic, you need to control what you tell yourself and not the voices outside. Do you know what witchcraft is? Witchcraft is the use of words to control other people. This is why witches use spells. The greatest spell is the one you tell yourself because it is closer to your heart. Most people are not living their own narrative, but that of the world around them. You are being bullied into survival if you allow people to tell you how you should live. Bullies nickname people to have control over them. As much as society hates bullies, most of us bully ourselves to death. Whenever you feel broke or running out of money, give something valuable to someone in need. The feeling of abundance is what attracts more into your life. Having is a feeling that most people fail to dominate. The same way you feel so scared and afraid when you are slammed with bills, is the same way people that have feel. They feel blessed and full of life. Marcus Aurelius mentioned of giving more than he received. From the beginning of time, people discovered the law of giving and receiving 10 times more. Just like sowing 1 seed of corn and having received 50 or more per cob, it is a law to receive from what you give. And God or the universe honors this law, so if you give $5, expect to receive $100. Not from the person you gave the 10, but be open-minded to receive from anyone, any means or form. Your job is to give and expect. One of the Stoic students was going for a job interview and felt very inadequate and nervous. He gave some money to a man asking for bus fare. The feeling of helping that man made him feel abundant as he interviewed for the job, and he got it with less qualifications. God or the universe only gives to those that feel right about something. If you feel as if you are not entitled to receive something, you will not receive it. Never stay where you feel not wanted. You are only hurting yourself in the long run. The greatest disservice you can do to yourself is begging someone or people to stay in your life. Your gut never lies. If you feel any ill intent from people toward you, leave. If you ignore this gut feeling, you are paying the price of your own hand being cut off. Don't pay attention to people's actions, but pay attention to their words. They will expose themselves by what they say, even through jokes. Never be scared to be alone. Be afraid to be with the wrong crowd. Never despise the days of small beginnings. No one starts big. Nothing starts big, and everything big starts small. The Stoicism community started with 2 people who only shared thoughts, and later grew into a worldwide community over hundreds of years. Don't be too eager to reach your goal. Enjoy the process and grow as the thing you are trying to achieve grows. You are never too young or old to come up with or test an idea. To become rich, you need to become a servant. Riches come from being a service provider. First, make up your mind to be rich or poor. There's nothing like just being comfortable. Comfort is rich, so don't sugarcoat it and tell it like it is. It doesn't matter what part of the world or planet you are on. To make a living, you need to provide a service. And to become wealthier, you need to either find a way to duplicate your services quickly or provide bigger and better services. All this requires bending a knee and serve your fellow man. As much as the world has villainized the rich, all they do is provide services in abundance. Listen to your father's teachings and follow your mother's instructions. Mothers do not teach, they instruct. Fathers, on the other hand, teach. Mothers find it hard to teach because teaching requires being hard on a child most times. Most fathers know exactly when to press hard as they teach to prepare a child for the world. Mothers will tell a son not to fight, and fathers will tell a son to warn and fight back. Society needs strong men to raise a strong nation. This is the order of a strong nation: strong men, strong family. Strong family, strong community. Strong community, strong society, and strong society, strong nation. If you destroy the home, you destroy the nation. Epictetus said, "A woman who breaks up a family destroys the nation." Be careful of these three things: sex, drugs, and words. Since the beginning of time, they have destroyed both peasants and kings. The founders of Stoicism said, "Anything that penetrates your skin has power to control you." The three things that penetrate the human skin are sex, drugs, and words. Any person who allows any of these three things to control him is in danger. Be very careful of what you allow to get under your skin, and never wear your heart on your sleeves. Be very slow to anger, and let this mindset be your superpower. Be very careful to start a fight with the rich. Wealth is their strong fortress. They rarely lose. They say, "There's power in numbers, but the greatest power is that of money." Do you know why no one dares to go to war with the United Arab Emirates? You guessed it, they are filthy rich and well organized. Any nation that will try evading them needs to think twice. The first option in a fight with the rich is walking away. The second is carefully planning before attacking, and the third is having numbers on your side, as there's power in numbers. Success can be copied, but do it with style. The world has evolved by gradual change. If you want to be a better person, copy the behavior of those better than you and add some style. One person discovered building using grass. The other added boards to it. The next person came in and built with grass, wood boards, and mud. Then concrete was added on. Now we have stronger buildings with concrete and metal added together. You can build a Stoic mentality by using qualities of those before you. Do it with style. Don't be scared to be alone. It's in solitude where you learn to hear your inner voice of direction. Solitude makes you discover your voice or know yourself, and company makes you discover your objective. The world has mixed these two things up, and people have been hurt. People mostly say, to know your objective, go live in the mountains and find yourself. This just breeds more confusion in one's mind. Strength comes from solitude, and direction comes from company. Successful people are not smarter than you, just courageous. The world is run by idiots who are courageous. Most smart people are people conscious and not goal-oriented. The fear of what people will think of me mindset has killed more dreams than guns. People are so selfish to fully pay attention to what you are doing. They only pay attention to you once you start succeeding. Subscribe for more videos. Thank you.